Good morning, dear students. I am Miss Vandana Pai. From today onwards, I will be conducting online lectures on the subject Principles of Business Management, which is meant for the first semester of BCom First Bank Management class. Before actually starting the units of the subject, let's have an overview of the syllabus drafted for the subject Principles of Business Management. The subject Principles of Business Management comprises of 4 units. Let's see what are the units and their titles. The unit number 1 is titled as Business and Management. The unit number 2 is titled as Functions of Management. Unit number 3 is titled as Time Management. And the unit number 4 is titled as Outsourcing and IT Management. So these 4 units those 4 units will be discussed into the subject Principles of Business Management. Let's see what are the contents which are included in all these units. Unit number 1. The unit number 1 is titled as Business and Management, in which the first part is business. In business, we would study meaning and definition of the term business. First of all, we will introduce the term business and then we will be discussing meaning and definitions which are given by different thinkers. Then it is the characteristics of business. We will see the different features given by different features which define business term. Then we will see the scope of business. Then in the another part we would study management. What is the meaning of the term management and the definition of management. Now here we will also introduce the term management. Then we will discuss the meaning of the term management, and also we will discuss the definitions which are given by different thinkers. Then the characteristics of the term management. We will highlight different features of the term management as well as we will discuss in detail. Then the importance of management, why studying management is important, as well as we will see the significance of management in this 21st century, why an individual or why an aspirant is supposed to study management or this subject. We will study here. Then we will discuss the nature of management, in which we will see the 3 aspects, means management as an art, management as a science, management as a profession. With this, we will study the 14 principles of management. Now, these 14 principles of management, they are given by a thinker, Henry Fayol. We would discuss all those principles of management. So, overall, whenever we take a careful look at unit number 1, yes, here the term business as well as management and all those related things, or it will be helpful for us to know what business and management is. Then the unit number 2, which is entitled as Functions of Management. Yes, if we carefully look at all these concepts or all these contents which are included in this slide, all are the functions of management. Means as a manager, the individual is supposed to carry all these functions. Unless until that person carries all these functions or performs all these functions, so-called the business or the organization will never reach the success which they have dreamed for. First function which we will be studying into this unit is planning. The contents which are mentioned into this title is concept and process. Okay, whenever we will be discussing the concept of planning, we will discuss the meaning, and also we will define the planning term. Then we will introduce what is planning, and also we will be studying the procedure of planning, means how this function, or what is the procedure of this function. This will be studied here. Then the second function is organizing, in which we will be studying concept and types. Okay, in this concept, whenever we will be discussing the concept of organizing, we will first introduce organizing, then we will see the meaning of organizing, then we will see the definitions given by different thinkers, and also we will discuss the different types of organizing, or in how many types we can do organizing will be studied here. Then staffing. Staffing is also another important function which should be carried, or which will be performed by the manager. In staffing, first we will introduce staffing, then we will see the meaning of staffing, and we will focus on the scientific selection procedure which is adopted while we perform staffing function. Then directing. In directing, we will discuss the concept and principles of directing. Whenever we will be discussing the concept of directing, first we will introduce directing, then we will discuss the meaning of the term directing, then we will see the definitions given by different thinkers, and also we will see the principles of directing, means the principles which govern the function of directing. It will be studied here. Then another function which is also very important, that is motivation. Here we will study the concept and types of motivation. Whenever we will be studying the concept of motivation, first we will introduce what is motivation, then we will see the meaning of motivation, and we will discuss the definitions given by different thinkers. Also we will see the different types of motivation. Okay, means what are the different types in which we can motivate the employees or human resources into our organization. Then leadership. In leadership function, we will discuss the concept and styles and qualities of leadership. Whenever we will discuss the concept of leadership, first we will introduce leadership, then we will see the meaning, then we will define leadership, then we will see the different styles of the leader, then the qualities, that is the personal attributes which should be included in the personality of leader. Then we will see the function, last function, that is controlling. Here the contents which are included in controlling is concept and traditional and modern techniques of controlling. Whenever we will discuss the concept, first we will introduce controlling, then we will see the meaning of the term controlling, then we will discuss the definitions given by different thinkers related to controlling, and also we would discuss the traditional and modern techniques of the term or of the function controlling. So overall, what unit number 2 highlights? Unit number 2 highlights the different functions of management. The unit number 3 is divided into two parts. First part is time management and the second part is event management. Now, in time management, first we will introduce the time management, then we will see the meaning and importance of time management, means why it is important to practice time management in this 21st century or in the modern businesses. Then we will discuss the different techniques of time management, means the different techniques which a management student should study while practicing time management. Those techniques will be discussed in detail. Then the Pareto theory will be discussed, a theory which is important to be studied when we are discussing the concept of time management, which a management student should always know. Then the event management, we will first introduce the event management, means why in this present era we should be studying event management. Then the meaning of the term event management, means what event management means. Then the importance of event management, why it is important to study event management nowadays, this will be studied here. Then the different types of events, means what are the different types of events, will be discussed here. And management of event with practical approach, practically how we can manage an event. Then role of event manager, means what is the role of the event manager, or what this event manager is supposed to do in the activity of event management, it will be studied here. So if we take a careful look at unit number 3, yes, we will see the two concepts, time management and event management. Then the final unit, last unit, unit number 4, which is titled as Outsourcing and IT Management. Now the first part, outsourcing. Into it we will be studying business process outsourcing, whose abbreviation is BPO, which is commonly heard by us. Then in BPO, first we will discuss the concept, in which further we will be discussing the meaning. We will define business process outsourcing. Also we will introduce this concept. With this we will be seeing the importance of business process outsourcing, and also we will be seeing the scope of business process outsourcing. In access to this, we will study KPO, that is knowledge process outsourcing. Here also we will study the concept, importance and scope of knowledge process outsourcing. Then another concept in outsourcing is marketing process outsourcing, whose abbreviation is MPO. Here also we will discuss the concept, importance and scope of marketing process outsourcing. In concept, first we will introduce it, then we will see the meaning, definition, we will highlight certain features of it, and we will see why it is important. Then the other part, IT management, that is information technology management, in which 3 contents will be discussed. First one is application of IT management, then the principles of IT management, then the importance of IT in management. Means what are the different applications, means why IT management is important, then what are the different principles which govern IT management, and what is important to have IT into management. These all points will be discussed here. So if we take a careful look at the unit number 4, surely the concept of outsourcing and IT management will be cleared here. With this, we conclude this lecture. In the next lecture, we will be studying the unit number 1. We will start it. We will introduce business and management concept. Thank you.